Alright, so we're doing the S550 alternator. First thing you want to do is just pull up on these covers, take that off, take those two ducts off, that one right there, and this one right here, so we can get to our belt right there. Alright, so once you get all that stuff out your way, cover and everything, right down there where I have my socket, that's your belt tensioner. That's a number 17mm socket. Right underneath the belt, that's where you place it to release the tension. Okay, so now you're going to push your ratchet towards the passenger side to release the tension. Alright, so now our tension is released. I took it off of our tensioner down there. And if you guys have worked on Mercedes before, there's a little pin like that. You stick in the lower part of your tensioner. It'll pretty much keep it locked out. But now we can take the belt off our alternator, located right there. And at the bottom left. Straight down there. And we're going to start the process of taking it out. Okay. Belt is off down there. We're going to disconnect our terminals off our battery. There's one here. There's also one located in the trunk I'll show you. But I'll disconnect this one for now. Alright, so we're going to... I put the car in the air. I went underneath to see which is the best way to get this alternator. In my eye, it will be bringing it through the front. So we're going to take out the fan shroud. Unplug it. There's a clip right there. And there's another one on the other side. Same thing. I want to take this fan shroud out of the way. I moved the cooling hose from underneath the front. Then get that fan out so we have more room. Okay, now with both clips removed, fan shroud is loose, as you can see. It's also been unplugged. But I need to take out this big upper radiator hose to get clearance to take it out. So I've pulled the clip down, as you can see. Clip is back. And the small hose is out of the reservoir. So we're going to move this out of our way now. Alright, so we've removed the seal. See that seal going up from the front where the hood latch is. We're going to remove this. So you just need to take out these number 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. 4 in the middle. 4 over there. We're going to remove this section here so we can get more clearance to get that fan shroud out. Okay, so once you get all those number 10s out, you just push your latches down in the hole. And that'll give you enough clearance for your fan shroud. So now you just pull up, take it out of the engine bay. Okay, now that our shroud's removed, as you can see, all that clearance there. You can put back in your hose if you want for your cooling, but I'm just going to leave mine out. Now there's our alternator. There's 2 bolts on top. 2 bolts on the bottom that hold it in. But there's 4 you need to take out. I'm going to show you now. I also removed my dipstick before I took out my fan shroud because those tops have a problem of always breaking off. So I just removed it. So I'm going to put it back in now so no debris gets down in there. Okay, so now we need to disconnect that battery before we play with our alternator. So you come to the trunk, you need to remove this panel here first. A lower compartment which covers your spare. And then that back one. So I'll show you as I go along. Take this one out first. Alright, so once you remove that back panel, here's your second battery right there. So you want to disconnect those terminals. Okay, so both terminals are disconnected. Both terminals disconnected. We're going to go back to the front now, underneath, show you what we need to start taking off to remove the alternator. Alright, so right under your car here, there's your alternator. Not sure if you guys can see right there. There's two number 10s. Let's try this again. Sorry, I had to adjust the camera. There's two number 10s and one number 8. And number 8 holds on that bracket right there. So there's 110 there. There's one on the inside right there, as you can see, behind that pipe. And then that's a number 8. E10s and E12s. And also 10 millimeter, the ratchet end. The box end will also work to remove these. So we're going to take those out now. Okay, once that bracket's removed, you have to shift some of these lines out the way. It's the cooler line for the transmission down at the bottom down there. Then up here you can get one of the bolts out. I'll show you the bottom in a second.